We're going live.
Turn it off.
I've got a new pop filter.
More pop filtering.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Double the pop filtering. We know how you like to sing right into the mic.
Okay, so we're a bit late. So
Are we?
I'm just trying to get myself positioned because we needed to start on time as soon as possible. 'Cause we try to be punctual, but we're not. So
Sorry. It's because I don't have any clue what we're doing, so I'm just dead weight. Alex has to pick up all the pieces.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
You know how you like to.
Let me turn off the title. I'm just all over the place today. I think my headphones are breaking.
I'm just trying to get myself
This episode's going
It's starting off really well.
We try to
I'm gonna try to move in, and something's gonna spill. So that's just the way things are going right now.
Hello, guys.
Stall, Mario.
My name is Mario Ostler. This doofus is Alexander Poselski. This is sit down and
Shut up.
should sit.
The show where we try to make we try to knit things, but we don't know how to knit, so we just end up using needles to sew our flayed skin together.
That's this show. You didn't have any clue what you were going to say.
That was a new bit that I just pitched earlier today, where we start the show with what the show isn't.
Yeah.
But now
This
you'll
is-
have to listen to figure out what the show is.
This is going to be a comedy podcast.
We
That's
funny?
clearly not what it is.
We're funny?
No. Oh, I have no clue what sounds are going. Ooh.
Well, you missed the whole theme sequence, which is exactly what it's always been. So, you know. Yeah.
Did you not change it?
Yeah.
Did you not put the... Are
Am I
we...
supposed to...
Wait, are we going live?
Are we live? Man, this is such a hectic beginning.
I want the lights to be dim. Go get out of your seat. Go turn off the lights.
I'm not gonna do that. This is the end of Sit Down and Shut Up. We've just had too many disagreements.
There's an alleged pedophile in Hollywood.
Is that what we're starting with?
Yeah.
Just like super hard hitting.
I think so.
It's not a pedophile, but it's certainly a sex offender. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's we have a sex offender on in the foot. There's a sex offender afoot in Hollywood.
His name is Harvey Dent.
His name is Harvey Dent.
Harvey Weinstein. I didn't know we were going to start with this.
Allegedly, but he probably is.
Alicia just said, "What are you up to?" Just now.
What a jerk. She must have done that on on purpose.
On perspiration.
You should tell her. Tell her to join the live stream. Tell her to watch this so I can tell her almost in person.
Okay. I'll do the voice thing so that you can hear what my response is.
Okay.
We're doing our podcast live right now. Mario has something to say to you. Tune in.
I thought you were gonna do a audio. You just did it from voice to text.
Yeah.
I hate you. I thought you were gonna send her. Whatever.
Are we even live?
I don't think so.
What is
this beginning was very hectic.
Let's get back on track with
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. Let's get back.
Why do we start with that?
I don't
of
know.
all things. I mean, it was already it had already happened last week's podcast, and I think we were just kind of uncertain whether we should talk about it. I mean, like, I didn't bring it up, but
I want to talk about it because I'm on his side.
oh God,
I want to talk about it because
how fast can we lose our viewers?
that fast.
Keep going.
I'm not gonna keep going until this slide whistle's done. It's mainly so I can think.
Yeah, you do have to think about what you're going to say here.
Do we have a story or a specific people who have been horribly mistreated by this man?
There've been people who said yes, in particular, you know, people who've said that Harvey did something to them,
including Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, Quentin was like, I don't know, I don't know if Quentin's been up to something.
I think I read something right before.
Really?
Yeah, and he was like, "Sorry, I didn't speak up about it earlier."
Maybe he was one of the people who's been doing things. I mean,
slander.
He's we've had people come out and say something, but we haven't had. I didn't know we were gonna.
I'm sorry. I had to just
we got
start
real,
with a bang.
real fast. Yeah. I mean, like, obviously Harvey's a jerk, a jerkwad who doesn't deserve to work in Hollywood anymore because of, you know, everything he's done. There have been people who've come out and said something about him, and he's just done a lot of bad stuff, and there's a lot of what were we gonna say about this? What do we have to add to this conversation? As white males,
Harvey Weinstein,
we are the problem.
what have you done to me?
She says send me the link. I'm live right now. I can't.
I'm sorry. I tried to make a song right now, but it's really insensitive.
You need to stop.
Yeah. So let's go on to a lighter note.
Well, there is something I want to add.
Okay.
Is there was actually an interesting discussion that I've seen come up. Today I found out that Louis C.K. is making a new movie, his second movie.
Yeah.
It's called I Love You, Daddy.
Yes.
Starts off great.
I watched the trailer for it. I'm very confused. I don't know if he's serious. If you're making a comedy, you could be making a comedy seriously, or you're making a comedy like you're a dumbass.
Well, you could make, I mean, like, people, I think, like, movies like Fargo, I just said like 6 times.
And we have a penalty for that. I get to piss in his coffee now.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Movies like Fargo start out as dramas and then they become serious, or they have funny moments in them.
Hope you
right?
like it.
So,
boom, shakalaka. Is it better?
delectable.
Yeah.
For those of you who've just tuned in, Alicia,
Is she here?
I think so.
What was I supposed to tell her? We're doing this.
Yeah, this is what we're doing.
This is what
Alicia.
we're doing.
We're busy.
She asked if what we're doing.
Yeah.
Or what he's doing, and we're doing this. Jesus.
And you just tuned in for a discussion about Harvey
Weinstein and piss and coffee.
Hopefully
Hopefully you like this.
Louis C.K. second movie called I Love You, Daddy, starring Chloe Grace Moretz.
Was his first one
It wasn't
Poonanny?
something like that. Yeah.
Poontang.
Poontang.
But yeah. Isn't
There's
that
so
adorable?
much stuff everywhere. Just is
get
getting
away
really
from me.
crowded. So
It's a second movie.
yeah, and it's about him
And his daughter,
as a dad.
China.
He's a dad, and Chloe plays China, his daughter, who's 17, and he's a TV executive, and he brings her to a party, and she meets
She's a minor.
she meets
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey.
Basically.
Well, the movie supposedly it's like based on Woody Allen, who is also a creep. And,
Okay.
So John Malkovich.
Boner Allen, sure.
Yeah, John Malkovich plays this kind of Woody Allen character who's like 80 years old, and he goes in a relationship with China. And
Do you know much about the story outside of the trailer?
that's all I know.
That's all you know. That's all we know.
It's a dark comedy. We don't know if it's a drama comedy or a comedy drama. But either way, it's weirdly timed, or maybe perfectly timed.
Are you,
I mean, they were making this movie before, Like they didn't just see that, you know,
Oh, I thought you were talking
Harvey
about
Weinstein was outed and they were like, oh, well, let's make a movie in 2 days.
Yeah. Clearly not the case.
And people are treating it like it is that way. Like the feedback I've seen so far
As if
is
it was made in one day.
yeah, people were like, "Oh, this is not the right timing," and it's like, dude, they were making a movie.
Yeah.
Are they just gonna sit on it for 2 years until it all
Some people
settles down?
would say that they could have done that, but what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, like, and I think it is the right time to make a movie like that. The only issue is that Louis C.K. also has some history.
Some history.
A mystery of a history. He has a reputation for taking female comedians into his into rooms and diddling himself in front of sorry, that was
Does our live audience know about this?
do they?
Apparently not.
They don't know. I just learned about it today.
Where did
But
you,
it's been brewing.
Did we need did you fact check this?
I read one article.
Was it on Reddit?
No.
I read an article on Reddit that says Louis C.K. diddles people, or diddles himself in front of people.
It's less. I mean, like once you cross the line, it's all bad.
Yeah.
But it's not like he's, you know. This is such a hard topic to talk about. This is our first time trying to be serious about something, and it's totally. I mean, people on podcasts have a lot of practice and training. We don't.
Yeah.
So if you're angry, and you've already left a comment if you're angry. So if somebody is angry in the comments,
we do have an angry comment.
OMG, I didn't know this. And Jeff Kate says, yes! But I don't think she was.
I think she was encouraging.
Oh, my goodness.
I think she was encouraging.
Caitlin. She's in the audience with us right now.
We have a live studio audience.
Also, let's see. It's back to 3 watching, so Alicia tuned out as soon as we started talking. That was a rough start.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm partially sorry.
Yeah.
I'm only somewhat not sorry.
This isn't what we're going to talk about completely. I just think that the movie's timing and the subject matter is interesting. Movies like this need to be made where like you're uncomfortable as you're watching it, but like it does bring out an issue. And what I actually find it more interesting if Louis C.K. is kind of like a jerk because
what?
He's a jerk. I didn't know if you knew this, Mario, but if you trap ladies in your room, jerk off in front of them,
then you are a jerk.
Yeah.
You're a jerk off.
But
once you start jerking off in front of ladies,
it's just.
But do you know this?
Wait, how do I comment?
So either
So Alicia, you're trying to figure out how to comment.
You have to watch the video first.
There's I think there's like if you're viewing in portrait mode on YouTube live, then there is a bar at the bottom. If you scroll all the way down, it
where
says
the comments
live
would
chat.
be.
It says live chat, and you can press on that. It pulls up. If you're portrait mode, then I don't know how to do it on portrait mode.
It might be the comments might be there, but they might have disappeared by now.
Yeah. Amber says she was talking about uncomfortable movies yesterday. Please elaborate in the comments. Even though you're sitting 2 feet away from us.
What is happening?
She was talking about uncomfortable movies yesterday.
What?
Amber was. Your girlfriend who's here.
What was the uncomfortable movies?
I told her not to. She can't talk.
She's not allowed to talk. She
this
has
is
to
a
text.
live studio audience that
who can text.
Sat down and shut up.
Sat down and shut up for
so
us.
they have to text. What was I saying about? I think the color that it adds if Louis C.K. himself has been sort of a predator. I mean, like, it makes the discussion around the movie more complicated and more complex. It's like he hasn't been bad to the degree that Woody Allen has or Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
But like So does that invalidate his voice as an artist who wants to make something about Woody Allen? Like,
That's
should
a
we
very
completely
difficult
disregard
question.
this movie?
It's a very
And
difficult question.
Lots of people have lots of different opinions about like the artist and the art. And I think that's one of the themes of his movie is like, should the artist be separated from his art? So
I just feel like it's kind of a ridiculous allegation for me to just immediately believe, because what does he get out of it? What would Louis C.K. get out of looking at an actress or actor and saying, "I'm just gonna jerk off in front of you if you don't mind me"?
there's a certain kink called exhibitionism where you just like being naked in front of people.
Well, what about if the person decided to close their eyes or look away? Does he still get the same effect, or did he strap them to like a chair, force their eyeballs?
What?
Well, since he's texting, I guess I'll take over from
So
here.
well, sorry. I'm trying to let Alicia know what's up.
We should try to make this episode less horrible.
Well, now we're at an interesting discussion.
Okay.
We kind of didn't know what to say about it. We're like,
Yeah.
we put Harvey Weinstein down as a topic, and then we're like, I'm not going to think about what I'm going to
Yeah.
say. So we're
So
just like,
it's
Harvey
just-
Weinstein.
it's just falling out of us. Just this pile of garbage just falling
Alicia
out of our
figured it out.
No way.
Now we can talk to her.
So can I bring it to a slightly lighter note?
Wait, no, we're not done
Okay,
yet. We're not
okay,
done yet.
okay.
You brought this up. You have to suffer through it.
Okay.
So Amber says the uncomfortable movies that she's watched are Holocaust movies and slave movies.
Oh, the point of what she was saying is that slide whistle, is that the sadness is still good. So even if it's a horrible event that's happening, and if it's done in such a way, you can watch it for the entertainment of being put into that, like,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, yeah, there's a Greek philosopher, I think Plato, who said
Plato CK.
CK, who said that the Greek theater, the tragedies that you watch are a catharsis. Like, you watch horrible things to let those emotions out through a healthy environment.
Exactly. This
So,
is
like,
what we're basically.
films are that healthy environment where you watch, like horror movies, you watch
just
it to
gonna
let
say, like, horror
fear
movies.
out, you know?
Let your demons out.
You gotta let, you're
So
in
that,
a demon.
yeah, so that you don't do that to other people. And then, what was it, Plato? Was that who you were talking to?
Plato CK.
Plato CK had people sculpt his ball sack while he was jerking on people, on the artist.
That would have taken a while. Man.
To get all those curly hairs.
Yep. So yeah, the movie is interesting to me just because of the discussion it'll bring up, and that's
Yeah, but it's not directly linked to jerking off in front of people.
okay. What's your
against
lighter
their will.
note?
I was gonna mention that our beloved. This is horrible. I'm trying to say it as it's not a joke, because it's not a joke. Our boy Jim Leahy, played by John Dunsworth.
You just said it's not a joke, but now
I know. He had passed away. And
did he really mean something to you?
He kind of did.
Tell me why.
He's a beautiful actor, and he sort of makes Trailer Park Boys what Trailer Park Boys is. And you fall in love with this character, and he's no longer going to be around, and it's going to mess up the dynamic of the characters. And instead of, so he plays a character who's an alcoholic, but he never drinks. So he has to act like a drunk person, but he does it flawlessly, even though he's never been drunk.
So the actor doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now he's passed.
Alicia says, "Wow, I'm so glad my mom is in the room." Hey, Mom. Welcome to the Harvey Weinstein cast. We're talking about sexual allegations. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. This are the wrong ones. I can't find the right one. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Those all were the wrong.
Are you sure it wasn't this? This is just such a dark episode.
Alicia says Mr. Leahy? Lee? Is it?
Jim Leahy.
Oh, Leahy.
Yeah.
See, I don't know Trailer Park Boys. I don't know his work, so this is
man.
Your side of the...
It's like I can't even express myself in words.
That's... I feel for you. Yeah, it's tough, especially when there's an ongoing project with somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, like, when you say that, I think of... this is so sad. This podcast is starting out so sad.
Princess Leia?
Yeah. I'm thinking of...
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher. And...
God damn it.
Like, they kind of left it off. Like, they can't just... Princess... Or General Leia had things left to do. They couldn't just end it right there. So, I mean, like, I'm imagining there's going to be some kind of funeral sequence or something in the movie to just pay respect to her. And...
which sucks.
Alicia says, please use every sound effect you have. That's the challenge for today.
Okay. That's one. Anyway.
All at once?
I have an eyelash stuck in my eyeball.
Oh, I thought you were crying.
No, I don't cry.
Miserable.
I could be crying. I can only feel for Mark Hamill because them two are like brother and sister in real life and in the show. So I can only assume that
this is the least effective time to have a soundboard.
There we go. Our live studio audience.
So this is the Mario takes an eyelash out of his eye cast. We're just going to watch. I'm going to give commentary on what's happening. As Mario tries to get that eyelash out of his eye, we can see
so ugly.
You can see the bulbous shape of his eye, which I've never really seen somebody pull down their eyelash and also or eyelid and also have their eye. It's just weird looking. Eyes are weird, man.
You got to the bottom of it.
Wait. You said that this was a lighter topic.
I know. That's why it was gonna be a joke, but I regretted saying that because of how much I didn't think that it was lighter.
Okay, for an actual lighter topic.
You better give me something good, you son of a bitch.
You ever? This is gonna be miserable for you. You ever think about how gritty is a weird word?
Yeah.
Just like dark and gritty reboot, but like if you think about gritty as a word.
It's meant to suggest
like
muckiness.
Grits in your like that's what you eat for breakfast. Gritty, like you've got particles in your porridge or something.
Oh yeah.
So why is that associated with Batman?
I don't that's a very difficult question. Let's go back to fucking pedophilia.
Well, Alicia does have a question that she just asked, and she said, how would you feel if they CGI'd
Carrie Fisher's face?
SP ? In the entire film. Would it be creepy or would you respect it? And I'm glad that they got the CGI Leia thing in before she died for Rogue One. Or was it after she died?
They didn't need her face.
I know, but like what
her face looks nothing like her face.
Exactly. But like,
so they didn't use her face.
I know, but
they used pictures. It's horrible to say. I think it was
I mean, they did it with Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One.
I was told that they weren't going to do it with Carrie Fisher.
I've heard that too, that they're not going to do it for Episode 8. If they did do it, it'd be. I mean, like if they did it with Grand Moff Tarkin, I mean he's been dead for a while, so it's kind of like
acceptable.
Not too. It's like too soon? But with a dead person's CGI body being used.
A lot of people argue that they should just get a person to replace.
Really?
A lot of people argue that they should just get a new actor.
Just a second-hand
I don't think it would be
Princess
great.
Leia.
I don't think it would be great. It would just take me completely out of the movie.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I mean, like I have a problem. I have a problem with actor replacements.
But other people say that they're taken out once they notice that it's a CGI person. So that completely takes them out. But I can blur I can squint a little bit and I'll feel fine.
I mean, yeah, it's tricky. CGI
Tricky.
It's tricky. CGI isn't good enough yet to replicate a human being. Exactly. I mean, there's like they've got the texture thing down, right? Like I've seen a video of a bust of just a bust, and they've got like the
not breasts, people.
What's it? Yeah, not
it's
breasts.
Like from here up.
What's it called when you there's like a name for light scattering under the skin, like subsurface scattering or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But basically, when you shine a light through your skin and it's red, like they can replicate that.
See-through.
They can replicate that with ears and stuff.
Dank.
And so, like, it just you have these.
Why is it so hard for me to get the thing out of my eyeball?
The whole podcast, you're just going to be suffering.
I know. Can't wait.
Where's the suffering sound effect?
The worst part is I have horrible vision, so I can't even look at it. She wants to hand us something, but it's not going to help us.
Amber says that she'd rather have CGI than a new person, and I'd agree on that.
Yeah, as long as it's nowadays.
Our studio audience drew a bunch of whales and grapes and pumpkins.
I hate this one.
What is this, grade school?
I hate this one because it's not.
Oh yeah, it's a Christmas ornament.
I hate that one. Hate it.
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween,
girl.
People. Oh God! Stop it, please stop. Stop it. I'm gonna start becoming very irritable.
So Alicia says, "What are your thoughts on the Uncanny Valley?"
What the hell,
Alicia? You're
about?
The best commenter we've had so far.
Give us something.
The Uncanny Valley. So this kind of goes into there's that bust of the guy's head, and they're going around it, and it's like, whoa, this looks so realistic. But the guy's eyes are just like bleh, dead because they're not moving. There's nothing happening.
So is that what immediately takes you out of it?
Yeah, and I'm actually very impressed with Rogue One. I think that's they did a CGI Paul Walker for Fast and the Furious too, right?
It was like a half a millisecond.
Half a millisecond. So Rogue One was the first movie I think that really did CGI well enough to where you're not uncomfortable watching it.
Yeah.
Like
I can agree with that. But with Tarkin, that was a little irritating to watch.
They lingered a bit too much on him.
Yeah, they could have just like cut on other things.
But like Leia, she looked like, you know, how in the old movies they like really light it so that the person looked perfect.
Yeah,
like they have the Hollywood lighting or whatever.
Yeah,
it looked like that had happened, and it was out of place because that wasn't the style of the film. But it
worked
looked
as the bridge of the gap.
if the style of the film had been that classic Hollywood style, it wouldn't have looked out of place, I think.
I think it should have been that also.
Classic glam Hollywood for a war movie?
I think so. Should have looked exactly like it. If I was in charge, I would be my life goal to make it look exactly like the moments leading up right before episode 4. So I would make it look like it's in the same style. I would use the same camera. And I wouldn't have used CGI.
You have the whole dark thing in the beginning. Like all that front section is just like dark looking film.
Well, it's too.
What about the Vader sequence? Do you want him glam lighting too? I mean,
first of all,
super dark hallway and just a.
First of all,
it's time for the funk break as we talk about replacing dead people.
God damn it. Let me speak my mind. I have 4 things to say. I have 5 things to say.
5 things to say.
First one is I wish this thing got out of my eyeball. The second thing is I can take every bit of Rogue One except for one specific thing.
Tell me.
And it has to do with the first...
I feel like in the... sorry to cut you off.
Thank you.
I feel like in the next... I just did Mario's thing. In the next couple months, we're going to talk about Star Wars a lot.
Oh, boy.
It's just on our minds.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay. I want to say...
I feel like these lights are making me hot.
He's just doing this on purpose, guys.
It's the coffee.
It's the coffee.
Go on.
The one thing I hate most...
Do you want to move on to the...
Kind of. Not really. I want to get this off my chest. There's 2 things about Rogue One. God, not one thing. Not Rogue One thing. But Rogue 2 things. Why is it still on my eyeball? I feel like I'm going to have pink eye by the end of this. This is going to be horribly annoying to watch. Just the guy doing this.
Yeah, this is
like
fantastic.
An entire episode. I'll just do this. Okay, so I absolutely hate the flashback sequence in Rogue One, where it's really shaky cam. It's in like the kid's eye view, so everything's looking up, and it's like glamorous.
In the very beginning?
The very beginning. I hate that. I don't think Star Wars works best with flashbacks unless it's like a Force mirage. I hate flashbacks mainly, and I think they did it horribly. Second thing I hate about Rogue One is when Darth Vader says, "Don't choke up on your aspirations." It's not that he says that line, because it's really corny, and I started liking it, even though right when I saw it, I was like, but I started getting to like it. But what I hate mostly about it is that he turns around to say it. If he'd have just not turned around, it would have been way more powerful.
Ooh.
If he'd have just,
you're right,
don't choke up on your aspirations, Joe, or director, and then walked away.
Yeah, I think
Star Wars, man.
Star Wars. But yeah, back to the Uncanny Valley thing. I think it's not time yet for CGI people in movies. But you've got to test. You've got to test.
Leaning very.
I'm leaning on my coffee cup. You've got to test what the technology you're developing at some point.
What if Carrie Fisher looked like a dang Woody?
What if
Toy Story?
What if they tried to do CGI back when it was like PlayStation 1 graphics? Just like a triangle headed.
I mean, I'm sure. No, there is. I mean, Spawn. Have you seen Spawn?
No. Is it?
That looks like a PS2 or
man.
PS.
I think I've
PS2.
I think I've seen
3.
screenshots of the.
It
thing.
looks absolutely horrible.
Oh man.
The mouth doesn't go all the way in. So think of like a sock puppet.
Yeah.
But with a tongue sticking out.
That's miserable.
It's horrible. But it might be like, oh, that's what hell looks like. But no, they just had poor CGI.
I mean, maybe that is what hell looks.
But
low fidelity graphics.
I think it was a time budget, because other elements of CGI in Spawn looked actually pretty good.
Okay.
But the hell things looked miserable.
Alicia wants to know, have either of us seen the trailer? Have I told you about this, Alicia, that I'm...
Is she talking about...
I think I've mentioned it once to her.
Episode 8?
Yeah.
Is that what she asked?
Yeah, she's asking
or
if you've
was she
seen...
talking about I Love You, Daddy?
I don't think she was talking about I Love You, Daddy.
Okay. I Love You, Daddy 8.
8. Oh my goodness, there's 8 films. She's 80 years old.
I've seen it. Oh, she's 80.
And she likes a 17-year-old boy now.
But right before episode 8, she unfortunately passes away, and they have to decide whether or not they'll CGI her.
Wow. So my shtick for this, my gig, my game for this season is
for this season, this wave of Star Wars.
Your comments are I mean, like.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Aw.
It's done. Well, you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Time for the gonad update. How are your gonads doing,
Well,
Mario?
over here on my end, these gonads are treating me pretty bad. They're at that awkward stage of length of hair where you had shaved them, and then they grow back, and then it's really itchy. Mine's at just beyond that.
Okay, well, my gonads are going through reverse puberty.
Is that so?
My balls are shriveling.
We better get on this right now.
Somebody please get a doctor.
That was
Thank
our
you for tuning
gonad,
into the gonad update.
gonad update.
What were we talking about before? So for you guys, for your comments.
Are we filming stuff?
You guys are not adding discussion topics, per se.
What are they saying? Can you just read off what they're saying?
Okay, just the whole chat log. Okay, so Caitlin says, "Goddamn." Alicia says, "Please use every sound effect." And CGI.
Oh, we're on, I think, this one?
Amber says, "I'd rather have CGI than a new person." Alicia says, "What are your thoughts on the Uncanny Valley?" Caitlin says, "Abusive relationship," which we should talk about this thing where we totally dissed her drawings.
Sorry.
And then she said, "Well, fuck you guys too. I try to comment, you bitches," because we were complimenting Alicia. And then
Sorry.
She says, "No hate to you, Alicia," which is you're addressing Alicia, not us. So we didn't need to comment on that. Amber said, "This looks funny because I'm not listening to the sound." When we were doing our funk break.
Oh, okay.
We were just moving so fast. It's hard to talk about things. Then she said, Alicia said, "Have either of you seen the trailer?" And then Caitlin says, "You're totally cool. They needed a fan besides girly girls," which is another comment to Alicia, not us. And then so she says, "So you're going to ignore Amber in my comments," and that's where we left off.
Now we effectively did not ignore any of them.
And Alicia clarified what trailer she was talking about.
It
She
was
said,
I Love
Daddy's
You, Daddy.
Home 6.
What? God damn it.
So I haven't seen the trailer for Daddy's Home 6, but I'm a big fan of the franchise, and I'm really looking forward.
We're
Is it Will
actually-
Ferrell?
I don't know anything about this, but me and Alex are writing the next Medea's Easter.
Boo 3600 Medea's Easter Halloween.
No, it's Medeaster.
Medeaster.
Medeaster Return of Christ, I think. Was it Medeaster 2?
Return of the Christ.
Yeah.
Caitlin says, "Thanks, loves." And then she says, "By the way, the coffee needs more sugar." That's Caitlin.
There was 0 sugar added. We only went with a
just did
lot
the
of cream because it's sugared cream. Sorry.
Anyway.
Sorry.
So the trailer for Daddy's Home 6, haven't seen it.
What
What
the
about
fuck
you?
is this?
It's about
I don't know.
it's about Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. Will Ferrell is the
Willem Dafoe.
Is it? Is Will Ferrell and oh man, I'm lost.
No, yeah, wait.
It's one of them is a nice dad, and one of them is the punk dad.
Yeah, it's
one
Will
of them
Ferrell.
is a stepdad, and one of them
Yeah.
is like the real dad, but he's a punk.
But there's
And he's
only
like,
2 dads.
I want my daughter back.
Oh, God.
Oh. Yeah. Are we doing this for Alicia right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Okay. Just gotta get it out of the way.
Wait. Gotta let it play out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Alicia's just bomb with her questions.
What did she say?
She said, if you could spend one day with Medea, what would you do?
I would save Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think
He's definitely gonna play Jesus Christ.
it's about time that Medea saved Jesus Christ from whatever's been holding him back up there.
Yeah, no, wait. It's not saving him. Jesus Christ comes back from the dead on Easter.
No, I think what's happened is that Jesus is like pressing the snooze button,
What?
Because, you know, people
On
have been
his life?
expecting him to come back for 2,000 years.
Oh, yeah.
And he hasn't done it yet. So Medea's like, I'm going to go find out what's up with him. So she goes up to heaven and she's like, hey, Jesus, I know you're probably busy or something, but like, you okay? And he's like, he rolls over from his bed. And he's like, what time is it?
What time is it? It's 7:07. Almost a joke. Anyway, I think he has come back, but people don't want to tell us that Jesus is back because we don't want to restart the clock again.
Oh, okay.
We won't want to go back to 1.
Everybody was sleeping one day and like midnight, and he just kind of like stepped outside for a moment. He's like, hello? And then he's like, oh, I guess nobody's here. Gotta go back. Just the pressure of it all. I mean, like, he's got how many followers now?
And he still has to remember all of his
billion.
carpentry.
Is it 2 billion people who are Christian? I don't know. A lot of people. Imagine that many people being like, hey, I mean, PewDiePie only has 30 million followers. So that's probably on par with Jesus.
Are you trying to say that PewDiePie is...
I'm not. I just realized this. So...
Are you saying PewDiePie is...
What?
Medea?
I think we just realized something, and that is astounding.
Hashtag PewDiePie equals Medea.
Caitlin asks, how do you see Jesus?
CGI.
Describe him in your own words. Like some kind of abstract
He looks like
SAT question.
Yeah. He looks like a curly head, tall guy with a little bit of facial hair scrub with a podcast and glasses.
So basically me. Got it.
I keep bumping into this.
It's
They're going to hear
PewDiePie.
this the whole time.
It's PewDiePie.
Hair cloth.
After this, it's just got to be PewDiePie.
Yeah. There's no other answer.
Exactly. There's no, I mean.
Equally as racist.
He started, the things that were happening in Jesus' time.
Yes.
Happened in Israel.
Okay.
Around Jerusalem. I don't know if you've been down there before, but all the people are brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that?
I get what you're saying.
Is that? Have we been lied to?
Yeah, because it's Medea.
Medea's.
Medeaster. Is this a?
Alex must now describe. What am I describing? Jesus? Okay.
Alex, is this a fake story or is this real?
Alicia's referencing a song that she's written called What is real?
Is this fake or is real?
Amber says blasphemy. Jeffy.
I'm sorry.
Caitlin says, please describe more. I don't know which way to go.
Okay,
I'm
so
torn.
in Hollywood,
Oh,
you
God.
get creeps who run the show.
And then you get Jesus. What are we?
This episode is garbage.
Throw it out the trash.
At least this one's not
That's
the one
a good
going
trichord
on.
right there. Tritone. So Alicia says, do you think Jesus wants to be my boyfriend? And that's a song that I don't remember the melody to it, but it's something like, Jesus is my boyfriend. Something like that. I don't know. He definitely does.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, like, I don't know if you've seen Her, Alicia, and spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen Her. Sorry. But in Her,
What are you talking
Joaquin
about?
Phoenix gets in a relationship with his computer, which is like an AI. And he finds out that she's been dating 6 million other people. I'm certain that's exactly what happens with Jesus too. Caitlin is also asking about she's creating this thing called the time capsule,
Of course.
which is
Yes.
this area back here where we throw stuff and then it never shows up again. I think our copy of Dougal is down there.
Yeah.
Can you hand me the horse?
Is though, no. What are you
You
gonna
don't
do
want
with
the
him?
horse in the time capsule?
I don't want the horse in the time capsule.
Just give it. Just want it to do some curling, that's all.
Okay, good. He can't fit back there anyway. He's a full-grown dog.
Yeah. So Caitlin says, also side note, Godspell all over again. If you don't know my personal history, which is almost everybody has been watching, in Godspell,
Yes.
I
Go on.
I was Judas because I'm a punk.
Say that louder into the mic. Break my eardrums. Oh, good God.
That was wow.
That was good. That worked.
That was literally one of those memes.
This is ear rape right there.
Yeah.
Just for you guys.
Sorry you guys didn't get to hear it.
I know.
You can tune in later.
Almost worked.
ASMR shoulder horse right here.
Shoulder horse.
It's already 7:50. We've been going live for 50 minutes, and we've just started.
Oh, God.
I feel.
We definitely surpassed, what was it, 37 minutes.
Yes.
That was the
Also, if you don't know,
gonad.
Godspell is a musical about Jesus.
That would be useful to know.
Yeah, Jesus Christ Superstar. You know. Jesus Christ
Superstar.
That's not in Godspell, is it? No, that's a different musical. But they're all the same. Just
What's
about
the
a guy
buzz? Tell me
named
what's
Jesus.
happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. Oh, it sounds exactly like that.
Jesus Christ Superstar is gonna make it very far
Oh,
if he
good
doesn't
God.
get nailed to a cross before.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I had a list of topics, and I haven't touched a single one except for the origin of the word gritty.
Well, better get to it. If you made it this far, I just want to thank you personally. If you're still kicking,
It's been a rough
this
ride
has been a
today.
very, very rough ride.
But I am enjoying the low to the high to the low again. It's just the undulating wave.
What we
of
should do is
quality.
get more low
More low.
right now.
Okay, so let's talk about the Holocaust. Actually,
Can I quit?
let's compare which one is worse, the Belgian Congo or the Holocaust.
Stop.
Let's evaluate the death of
Please
millions of
stop.
people and figure out which one is subjectively worse. Because you can compare those two. You asked for it, so
I did. That was very low.
one of my topics is my hair.
I mentioned it.
You did?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Jesus Christ, yeah.
Jesus Christ
Was
super hair.
Were you giving me a segue for that?
Jesus Christ super cuts.
Oh.
Jeez, you
Oh.
crazies.
Caitlin says Hotel Rwanda
What the
is
fuck
also
is that?
genocide. There's a lot of genocide in Africa. I don't know. Well, now I am comparing the things.
Okay, so how about instead of outward projection, let's go inward projection with suicide.
What about it?
Let's talk about that.
If you have,
Let's go back to 13 Reasons Why.
it was I mean, like the depiction of suicide in 13 Reasons Why is an excellent tutorial.
It's just a giant tutorial video.
I feel miserable. I mean, like
This is really miserable.
I feel these words coming out of my mouth, and it's like they're barbed, and my throat is being torn up.
You know what?
I can't do it anymore.
I should have been way more softcore on this one, because guess who has an interview at Things Remembered?
I just send this as your resume.
Video interview.
Yeah.
Hey, give me the job.
Well, this is what's going to happen on the interviewer's end. Oh, Alicia's contributing. She says Jonestown Kool-Aid suicide, which is mass suicide, which is suicide with friends.
That's how you know they're real friends.
Yeah. God, this is... I'm going to have to delete this.
I know.
We're just going to... Every time we have an interview, we'll just unlist this episode until we're done with the interview and we know whether we've been hired or not.
Exactly.
And people are just going to... Every once in a while, they'll like look at the playlist and they'll be like, why is episode 16 missing?
This is the reason why. Is this episode 16?
It is.
Is it really?
16 and pregnant.
16 weeks ago, we uploaded the first one that was done a week or so later.
That's confusing. We just it's been 16 weeks.
It's been about 17 weeks since Gutter Dream started.
I don't think we've missed a week, which is amazing.
Isn't that great?
Alicia gets to be the cult leader.
I almost missed a day.
Oh, Alicia says a pregnancy pact in all caps. I don't know what she's suggesting, but you want to enter a pregnancy pact with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if by the age of 30, neither of us is pregnant,
we impregnate each other.
Do you want to call? Who's going to call dibs on the first impregnation? You're going to take turns, right?
Definitely the firstborn.
Okay. Wait, what?
What? I'm saying
the firstborn.
Out of us.
Who's the oldest? Or the
Yes.
youngest? Oh yeah, because we're not. Well, we are the same age-ish.
What day and year?
Okay, so
we have to get
on
this
our
down.
30th birthday. Okay, so sorry, it doesn't have to be the same day. It doesn't have to be the same day.
It has to be the same within the same hour.
Within the same year.
Of consummation has to occur within the same hour.
No. I mean, like one of us impregnates the other, and then like we wait till the next person's birthday.
Oh, okay.
And then we do it again.
You mean we can't just at the same day?
Well, like a quick rip the Band-Aid kind of thing.
Yeah. Why
okay.
not?
When do we turn 30? I'll be 30 on March 7th.
It's gonna be 2025.
Hold on, let me pull out my calendar.
It's gonna be 2025.
2025?
Has to be.
No, 20. Well, I'll be 26. I think you're turning 30 first, possibly. Are you?
There you go.
You were born in 1995?
Yes.
December?
December of 1995.
Okay. So you get 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I get 2026.
Oh.
March. So for me, March 7th, 2026. I think we'll both be 30 then. So you want to do it on that day?
If I haven't already joined someone else's suicide pact, then sure.
Okay. So I'm going to, it goes by month. So I'm just going to go through until
Are you making an
2026.
alarm?
Yeah.
An alarm? I mean a thing on your calendar?
Yeah. I'll set a reminder for 5 years earlier. So that I don't
We're going to have
forget.
to think about baby names, though, eventually.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to, do you want to put that up to the audience?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make a poll.
Audience.
What should we name our kids?
Yeah, if you want to just throw out some baby names, we're open for business.
We're open for no discussion. The first two baby names, period.
Oh, the first two. Okay. From this moment.
But our live studio audience can't participate.
I mean, are we going to live stream the pregnancy thing?
Yeah.
Cool.
It has to be an ongoing consummation.
I mean, it's going to take more than an hour.
birth.
I think that'll be a 2-hour podcast
That
for
might
that
be,
day.
yeah.
Alicia says Alex is a baby. I think that's an insult.
That's pretty accurate, I think.
Yeah. Caitlin says, you're a March baby? Question. Yeah, I'm a Pisces.
Oh, she's saying you're
The
young.
fish. Mario's a part of a suicide pact a day after the birth. Genocide if it's a girl, and abortion for a boy. What is going on?
Can I do a copyright joke, Mario Ostler?
Okay, so the first two baby names are Dag and Bilberg. Oh, Bilderberg. I like Bilberg better. Sorry, we're gonna shorten Bill. Well, the nickname for Bilderberg is Bilberg.
Okay, good.
Young baby Bilberg. One of them is my child, and one of them is your child. Who do you call? I mean,
Dagbird.
Dag Ostler, and Bilderberg Poselski.
Bilderberg, Ostler, and Dag Poselski.
I like Dag Poselski.
I like Dag
TBH.
Poselski.
But Dag is a great name for anybody.
It's a beautiful name.
If you take Alicia's last name, Watt.
Dag what?
Dag what? Oh, Amber offers a alternative for a girl,
Okay.
which
Daglet.
genocide if it's a girl and abortion for a boy. So
Abortion.
for Dag and Bilderberg, if we have them, then it's abortion immediately.
Okay.
But if we have a girl, then Galapa and a genocide.
Good.
Caitlin says, I'm an Aries and born in March. I don't know what that has to do with anything other than I'm a Pisces and we can go head to head to figure out which kind of March is the best. Alicia says, don't start this.
Oh God.
You
will
mean
finish.
Dagwatt isn't a good name? Yeah, I've been saying Alicia this whole time. I'm pretty sure it's Rachel.
Yeah. That's the real name.
Mango name for the mango. Name the baby Mango.
Was that me?
Alicia just says, name the baby Mango.
Oh, I thought she was saying I'm Mango, and she wants me, Mango, being Mango.
This is just
Name
too
a
much.
baby Mango.
On to the next topic.
Abortion.
Is it good or is it not good? Tune in next time to find out.
Tune in next time. There won't be a next time. Next.
Yeah, we're going to get canceled.
Yeah.
We're not even on a TV network and we're going to get canceled.
Some TV network is going to say,
This is
no
the
way.
end of Sit Down and Shut Up as we know
Sorry, guys.
it. Oh my goodness.
Did we get a comment?
God, there's so many baby names just flooding in. Pickles,
Ooh.
Milo LOL. What kind of name is Milo LOL?
Okay.
Oh, Miko.
Huh? Miko's my... No,
Miko.
TMI.
If we were to talk about a brother of yours, it would, I mean, there would be a relation to something that we've just said, but it's not necessarily.
That he was an abortion?
What brother? Yeah, Caitlin's got it right.
Yeah.
What is, I still haven't talked about my hair.
Oh, brother.
You might have noticed my hair is a bit crazier. I don't know. It's been growing out. I haven't had it cut since like March or something.
Can you see my face?
What are you doing?
I'm taking a picture of this thing.
Oh.
I'm taking a video of this thing that keeps taking a video of me.
Post that video to the Gutter Dreams Facebook page, just
Okay.
so people know what they're missing out.
This thing's been watching me for 16 weeks. I'm on to you. Oh, there's another horse in the house.
Oh God!
There's another horse.
So my hair is long, and I need to cut it. Time for the time capsule. But the issue for me is that I don't trust anybody with my hair.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's all. That's
go
all I have
on.
to say. That's all I have to say.
You don't have to say
I don't like
anything more.
anybody touching my hair.
You know what's really weird?
What?
When a person puts the buzzer thing to it, it tickles.
I used to be so scared of that. When I got haircuts as a kid, you know
I got
those,
it again.
You know the scissors with the
The choppiness
yeah.
with the comb attached.
Yeah. I used to call those alligator scissors.
Wait, or were you talking about?
No, it's the scissors with the comb attached. One
No,
side
it's the
is-
scissors that are wavy that you use for school. That you use for cardboard paper,
Yeah.
construction paper. You know, your purples and your yellows.
Amber says, 8 o'clock, baby killers. which I'm guessing is an insult and also a direct threat. And
Yeah.
she's saying, get off the air right now before you go further.
That's exactly
down
what
the
it
drain.
is.
And Alicia says, just go bald.
Okay.
Well, we do have a razor in my bathroom.
Are you gonna use the alligator scissors for it?
Yeah,
So it won't
that's
be
going to be
it won't
miserable.
be perfectly.
That's going to be miserable. Just trying to bald myself with alligator scissors.
It'll just look like all hairs poking out. That'd be good. Actually, I have a scar right here.
Thinning shears.
You know what this scar is? Look at the scar. You know what that scar is?
What is it?
Alligator.
scissors.
Yeah, basically. I took scissors and I was trimming my hair on my arms when I was like 13 years old, and I went and I snipped my skin off. I started gushing blood.
Uh-huh.
That's why I have a scar, because I scissored some skin off.
You were cutting really close.
You were
Were you trying
close
to
to the line,
to
pal.
shave your arm hair and you're like going through puberty and arm hair started appearing and you're
Yes.
like, oh God, gotta get this off.
Don't judge me.
Okay, I won't.
Do not judge me. I was going through like a Teen Wolf type thing, and I was in the bathroom, and I started cutting my hair off. My dad walked in, and he was a Teen Wolf also. He looked at me with his dopey face.
Your dad has the opposite of a dopey face.
Yeah.
Also, Caitlin says, which is best, crocodile,
Crocodile.
alligator. Crocodile sounds cooler, and
I think
feels
crocodile.
older.
I think crocodile is worse because croc a jerk off in front of is much less horrible.
Alicia has a follow-up question. Which is better, crocodile or Crocs?
Definitely crocodile. I'd rather
I think
face a crocodile than wear Crocs.
I'm the exact opposite. I actually prefer Crocs to any other form of shoe.
That's the line. I quit.
You quit the show?
That's the line.
Okay, well. Caitlin says Croc tops, and I don't even like a rubber crop top
Cock
with
tops.
holes in it. I think we've reached a new low.
Croc top. I think
it's a good time to end the podcast.
The waves
right
just
here.
came into me.
I think
That's good. Yeah, sure.
we didn't get to the main topic for today.
What was the main topic?
The main, we were going to do a poll to see which person dies at the end of the podcast, but like we never got to put that in because we immediately started talking about Harvey Weinstein.
Now I know your password. It's a very complicated thing. I can't
remember it?
I don't actually.
I designed my password to be the least
memorable
because there's a lot of overlapping lines. There's at least 3 lines that go over one point in the center.
You're such a beautiful man.
I know. I spent way too much crock pots. Shock top? I don't know you guys are off the chain. Anyway, our main topic was going to be us telling horror stories, like as if we're around a campfire. I think this whole podcast has been a horror story.
It's been a horror roller coaster. And I can't wait to fall off of it.
You're a chick, she a ... Alicia, you're just...
Rachel,
tune in next time because this has been fantastic to have
Rachel?
you watching.
This is your father speaking. If you're a teen wolf, then I think it's time to snip the hair, if you know what I mean. Ain't nobody want to see that.
Drip, drip, camp story.
There should be a teen
From Amber.
wolf lady version.
You guys just keep spouting stuff and we'll read it off as we end the show.
We're not ending.
We're not ending?
We're going live.
We are live.
Wait,
We've been live.
We've been live?
We're live?
We're live? You should dim these lights. Get these.
Oh, yeah.
Get the.
Hold on.
We need to at least run a spell on somebody for next time.
Oh, wait. dim diddle dee diddle. Alicia says, fight me.
I want to know. I want another poll.
Another poll?
Yeah.
We're ending the show right now, Mario.
Can we do another poll?
Okay.
I want to ask.
Quick, another poll.
I want to ask.
I mean, I already turned off the lights. What are you...
Let's
what
talk
are you
about something.
insinuating?
I'm wondering if people want to see us like this for the Halloween.
Like dim?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to see dim? One story, please. On my way. Oh, okay, so Alicia says she's gonna fight Caitlin.
I can't
and
even see
Caitlin
the
says,
skull.
yes, bitch, come get them. And then Alicia says, on my way. And then
Catch these hands, bitch.
And then Caitlin says, it looks great, dadgummit. And then Alicia says, she's here to steal your bitches and get some stitches.
I think that was a pretty good horror story.
Yeah. Okay, so while there's a flame war in the comments, I guess we could tell one horror story.
Okay. You're fucking up all of this, by the way.
Why?
It's just not working anymore.
It was a dark, dank evening.
Okay.
Is that a good start?
Yes.
Okay. Get your piano going. Let me put on my sunglasses
Okay.
for this one.
It's October, guys. Get with it.
Get with the program. It was a dank, dark evening, and little Jimmy
Witz
was on his way to the library. I'm trying to get the right lighting. Hold on. Technical difficulties. He was on his way to the library, where he was going to meet his study partner, Rachel Watt. He walked into the library, and the librarian, Caitlin, said, "What up?"
What up, dog? I'll play the other person.
And little Jimmy was like, "That's not how librarians talk."
Shut your mouth, fool.
What do you mean? Why must I shut my mouth?
Because it's a library.
But you're the loudest one in here.
I'm the librarian. I get to make the rules. You gotta shush, though.
This is an injustice to the rules of society.
We'll get used to it. Life ain't fair.
Little Jimmy decided to walk out of the library. He couldn't handle the sassiness of the librarian, Caitlin.
And that book is due next week.
Oh no. He'd burned the book in his peace offering to the Lord Samhain. Sahwin. That's how you say it. Then he texted Rachel and he was like, "Yo, I'm outside. I can't go in." Rachel responded.
Come in through the window.
And he was
My
like,
dad's home.
"Oh." And he was like, "Okay, it's really weird that you live in a library." So he finds a tree that's conveniently placed near the window. He climbs it. And he tries to pry open the window, but it's not fully open. And a fireman walks by, and it's Amber, the fireman.
Are you help? Do you need help?
Are you? and little Jimmy says, "No, I'm not the help. I'm one of the white men who live in the house."
Oh, then why didn't you just go through the front door?
Well, this is the 1800s, and a librarian is very aggressive," said little Jimmy.
All right, let me help you down.
"Well, I don't need help down. I need help getting in the window."
All right, here, take this rock.
Oh, and then Jimmy got hit in the head because he doesn't have good hand-eye coordination.
Oh, that was sounding good.
So what happened was the fireman Amber intentionally hit little Jimmy in the head with a rock. to get him down because Fireman Amber wanted to rescue him real bad. But you know what? Little Jimmy never existed. Fireman Amber was hallucinating the whole time.
It was all in the mind of the librarian.
She was just really bored. The end. Wow, I feel like I'm blind. Is that it? Is that good for you guys? What's the... Caitlin said just start quoting Monty Python's Holy Grail. I don't agree with that. I feel like originality... this is the end of the show. Bye. This is the
3
real...
shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3. 4 thou shalt not count, neither count thou 2, excepting that he then proceed to 3. 5 is right out!
There's more!
What?
1,
2, 5. 3, sir.
3, my lord!
That's good for me. Was it good for you? Was it good for you?
Alicia says, "Wow, please write a book." You know, we've got a book deal coming up. Next podcast, we'll have a
join in next week for next
Amazon
podcast.
Self-published.
Join in next week for next
Kindle
podcast.
Fire. Tune in with your Kindle Fires to the
Tune
book
in with your
written by
iPhones.
the boys in blue.
Where these droids get so popular.